What's up, man? So, I was gonna make this video for you tonight on the topic of. We're just gonna jump right into it in the fucking intro. What retention actually feels like, okay? And in the last video, I talked about that you have to feel it in order to stay on a retention, and being that new guy is how you're gonna feel it and how you're just gonna stay there, right? Because it's gonna become a part of who you are at core level, right? You don't watch prawn anymore. You're not touching your dick anymore. You're not a guy that does that, okay? We don't fucking do that over here, all right? And you don't need to be on retention forever. Certainly not. But it's like, just follow along. Okay, so the way that you're going to essentially feel this is you have to stay focused. Walk the narrow road. And we're going to talk about plateauing, getting out of a plateau, and why night and day difference, why some guys experience a night and day difference with their self-development. So I'm in a masculinity mentoring program. I mean, it's actually Casey Xander's. If you guys follow Casey on YouTube, Casey Xander, I'm in his MBT program. It's fire. I recommend getting in it. But there's a guy in there who, man, he made a massive fucking transformation. Holy shit. This guy was fat as fuck, depressed, but a good guy, a phenomenal guy, but wasn't getting any puss, wasn't getting any girl attention. His money was low, just every aspect of it. I don't know that he went into an explanation of like what motivated him, but I just remember seeing him in the group, in the Discord chat, and the pictures he was posting of all his weight loss progress and his female progress and all these new girls he's talking. He was taking selfies with girls he just met out. When he go out, he's going on the weekends. Now, guys, he's fucking ripped. He's not Hulk Hogan, but man, he looks so good. And so that's that night and day difference I'm talking about. It's because he was so sick of his situation that he decided to just make a change. He just made a decision. Will Smith talks about this. I don't want to get too self-development here, because those are all just words, okay? Guys, self-development is just a bunch of fucking words. It's true, and it's like it works if you apply it correctly, but it's just words. Reading books is just words. All that matters is action. All right? So, yeah. And the problem actually on this little side note, the problem with self-development and videos and like motivational shit, whatever, is you're still masturbating, okay? You bust nut into it, you masturbate, and then you go and masturbate some more. You're masturbating after you're masturbating. You bust nut into a tissue, and then you go to watch a motivational video to feel better about the fact that you just bust into a tissue, the fact that you just relapsed. You're masturbating twice. Stop. Then you won't have to go and watch the video. Implement some self-discipline. Oh, it's hard. I'm lonely. Like I said in the last video, you're not going to get to a point where you're going to want to make a change until you are so sick and tired of your situation that it's like you have to make a change. And for this guy in the group that I'm talking about, I imagine he got so sick and tired of being overweight and sad and just whatever else. It's like he didn't have a difference. Right? And that's part of what happens when you plateau. It's like I've noticed some guys that plateau, and this happened to me. When I started weightlifting, I didn't have necessarily a significant enough reason, like a real motivating reason. I just wanted to do it, But so because of that, I was doing a lot of stuff incorrectly, consistently. And so then when I finally just this past, and I was doing this back in high school, Okay, I'm now a college graduate. And so now, just this past year, when I finally started taking stuff seriously and started taking like body recomposition and muscle growth seriously, um, I just now, within the past year, started learning about mind-muscle connection. So after years of weightlifting, my body has adapted to that, and now it's harder. I can still change my body. I can still look really fucking good. I can still, reach my maximum physique potential for my body type, but it's harder to get out of that plateau, ironically, than it is to go from a night and day difference. So what does this all mean for retention? You're not going to want to change until you are sick of your situation. That's number one. Number two, when you are, you have to stay focused. You have to keep the main thing, guys. Keep the main thing. Stay focused, okay? Health, wealth, love, happiness. You're building yourself as a man. That is part of retention. Retention is almost kind of your fuel, okay? Your fuel, that's just sort of like the background foundation. Retention. It's like you're doing that anyways. You're stacking a whole bunch of other stuff to make you a better man on top of that. Health, wealth, love, happiness. Okay? You're building your body in the gym. You're improving your diet. If you can afford grass-fed meat, here's an idea. Oh, organic is too expensive. Allocate the money that you spend on alcohol and weed over to grass-fed beef. Do that. Pasture-raised eggs. Then it's not too expensive. In fact, you'll probably save money. I guarantee, guys, at the end of the month, I guarantee alcohol is more expensive. Okay? With the amount you fuckers drink, God. Oh my God. Just do that for a month and see how you feel. Trust me. Night and day difference. Okay? Trust me, you will feel a difference. And so with the no-fat benefits, talking about night and day difference, it's the guys who are super addicted that it's like they quit and they take it seriously. They flatline harder, but the benefits are just like insane. They notice that there's more of a stark contrast. That's what I'm talking about here. There's more of a contrast. There's no plateau. When you're at 0 and your goal is 10 and you do everything sequentially correctly, you're not going to aim for perfection because no one's perfect. And if you aim for perfection, it's going to fuck up your mental health. Okay? Don't do that. If you are on March 1st and you are aiming for March 30th, a month of retention, aim for 25 days. 25 out of the 30 days. Okay? That's all you need to do. You're supposed to relapse on NoFap. I did not understand this because the guy who got me on the NoFap was like, he didn't get it either. He was like, balls to the wall. No, fucking do it perfectly. It's like, no, bro, relapsing is part of the journey. So don't fuck up your mental health. Don't be hard on yourself because then you do that, you will keep relapsing. Trust me. Okay? Also, real men don't beat themselves up about shit. You want to be a real ass man, you fuck up, get up and move on. Okay? God, that's another thing about this weak generation of men. They all beating themselves up and they screw up. It's like, dude, get the fuck up and move on. Just change. You fuck up on your diet, start again tomorrow. Don't compensate the next day. It's going to make it worse. Get up and move on. Get up on the saddle, keep riding away. All right. So I'm kind of just spitballing here, and we're doing this off the cuff. Okay? So with the feeling, okay, staying focused, you're going to hopefully feel the benefits, feel what it feels like to be on NoFap if you just make the decision. Okay? Make the decision. I can't give you any tips and tricks. Again, that's not what this channel is going to be about. I'm here to tell you that you have the power to change your situation. You have the power. Everything you need is right in here. That's not just some woo-woo, feel good. You have the answer inside of you. No, you do. You have all the stuff you need. Especially if you're into self-development. You already have all the information you need, bro. You have all the information you need. Trust me. Okay? If you're following a bunch of guys, if you're following AMS, if you're following MJ Get Right, if you watch Fit and Fearless, if you follow Casey Zander, if you're watching all these videos, bro, if you've got the fucking books, you already know what you need to do. You already know what you need to do. Okay? The only thing you really need now is to be so, like I said, sick of your situation that you're like, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. And that's what finally kicked my ass into gear after 4 years of fucking relapsing, is that just a few months ago, I was like, you know what? It was the fact that I realized, oh, I've wasted all this time. I went through college not being on retention. I thought to myself, wow, that could have been such a much better experience. It was a great experience. I went to OSU, Ohio State. And it was only until my last semester that I was like, oh shit, I kind of haven't done enough. So I crammed a bunch of stuff in. I did a study abroad in Berlin, Germany. So I was living there for a month, which was super dope, with a great group of kids. It was so fun. I did boxing club. That was cool. But that was outside my comfort zone. But it's like, it was only until that last second that I decided, wow, I've wasted a bunch of time. So I'm going to make a change now. And it was only until after college that I realized, oh shit, if I had been on retention, maybe things would have been different. You know? Things were certainly good, but they could have been great. And college is college, you know? So it is what it is. But the point is, you have everything you need, and you're gonna know, you're gonna know, you already know what you need to do. Okay? And look, this video is, I'm kind of dragging this out, but the point is, bro, it's like, no one's gonna want this more than you, and no one's there to help you. No one's coming to save you. Okay? People care about you and they want to see you succeed, especially your friends and family. But don't be little problem Gary, who's like, Mama, Papa, I need help. Government, send me a check. YouTube people, I need more tactics. No. People are everyone's gonna get to a point where they're sick and tired of seeing you struggle. And if you're not sick and tired of seeing yourself struggle, you're gonna stay in that plateau. And it's gonna be real fucking hard to get out of it. And if you're in a plateau right now, but you at least realize that you're there, okay, you'll be willing to put in the work to get out of it. Okay? You have to be willing to make a mindset change. That's actually how you get out of a plateau. Okay? Because the reason I was in that muscle building plateau, because I was doing everything wrong for such a long time. So you got to observe what you've been doing wrong. You got to observe the correct actions you need to take. You need to flip the two, and you need to change your mindset. Okay? You need to change your mindset to an abundance mindset. That's also part of what's going to actually get you to stay on retention. This abundance mindset of, I already have everything I need. I am already this new guy doing these masculine things, doing these behaviors. Okay? It takes mental change and behavioral change. Okay? So, walk the narrow road. Stay focused. If you're in a plateau, make a mindset change. And that will manifest into behavioral change. Okay? Try journaling. Try affirmations. Okay? Those are like little sprinkles on top of the cupcake. They don't really matter, but they don't take away from, they don't not help. Try it. But honestly, bro, at the end of the day, you're just not pissed off enough. Okay? You should be pissed off. If you're not where you want to be in life and you've already wasted a bunch of time, you should be pissed off. Okay? So your future self is going to absolutely thank you if you do this. Your future self is going to absolutely thank you if you just do this. And I can, again, this is just words. I don't want this to be a self-development channel. This is all just words. But I'm trying to kind of spark something in you where hopefully this is the last video you ever have to watch. You know? So that's it. You know what you need to do, man. You got it all right here. Make a mindset change. Good luck. See you, man.